these are like the perfect size for. I got some drawers I'm gonna make, and I got the drawer framework and stuff like that. So these little pieces I'm cutting off are gonna work good for that. I'll probably end up splitting them. I don't know. I've pretty much made everything in here. I think the biggest project that's going to be, and it's going to be a while yet, I want to build a new outfeed table because there's a lot of wasted storage space underneath this outfeed table, and I want to make use of it. I've got a couple of cabinets in here that I put shelving in them, and they need drawers, either drawers or slide out shelves. Come on. I'm looking forward to seeing that lamp. I've never worked with that stuff. I've seen a few people use those LED strips and all that, and I just never messed with it. And it was funny. Here I'm showing my age. When I was younger, I used to program and do all that stuff like in basic, and heck, in college I took Fortran. But now, gee, I'm lucky I can get enough commands in to get a macro going. Everything has changed so much. When I was working mosquito control, we didn't do we the programming on that was all pretty much straightforward on the sprayers and stuff like that. So I didn't have to keep up with any of the languages. And the city is very security conscious. IT won't let you do anything in the way of any kind of programming. Either you have to go to an approved outside source, or you got to get it. You have to have an IT do it. They were pretty tight-lipped. Now, when I work for the county in Florida, and they had no idea. I work for mosquito control. They had no idea what mosquito control was. So IT pretty much turned around and said we had like 3 or 4 databases that had to go to the state and stuff like that. So they pretty much told us, well, you know what, you guys go ahead and do whatever you got to do. So my boss at the time, one of the reasons he hired me is because I had a little bit of experience with uh, some of those different databases, working in DBase, and so I ended up doing a lot of DBase work over there. But even that programming on that isn't it. That's not the same as what's going on now. Our deep oh man, that's been like 10, 15 years ago. 10, 15 years, heck, that's a whole lifetime when it comes to software and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to put a new tip on this thing. One of the big mistakes that I made when I did the clamp stand, besides the fact that I put the top shelf in upside down, was that I went too close to the corners with staples and following up with screws and all that kind of stuff. It made it a little bit tougher to assemble. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's one of those you learn from your mistake, you know. So I I'm gonna try to keep the nails down to a minimum here till I get it together. Then I'll go crazy with the screws. Just enough to do some clamping. That's all. Come on. Alright. I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow for a little while. I want to get some time down. I've also got I've been moving the kiosk back in and out of the house, in and out of here, so this way Jan can stream and I can stream, and it's just gotten to it's gotten to be kind of a hassle. There's a lot. It takes too long to. It takes a lot of time to set up for both of them, change them around a little bit, this, that, and the other. So I think she's got a pretty strong laptop, and we're kicking around the idea. I think I'm going to program that laptop to run OBS. So, oh, is it? Is it? No. It's like a oomph of a hair. So I think I'm gonna take her laptop and put it into service. She doesn't use. She's not run. She don't want. We don't want to do music because I put these on YouTube, and I take them down and I process them. Sometimes I cut out the boring stuff. Okay, I cut out the real boring stuff, and I also cut out the stuff where they cut it out, they killed the sound because I'm using copyrighted material. So I just went ahead. There we go. I just went ahead and we decided that we're not going to play the music because we'd rather just keep the streams intact as much as possible. You know, if it's a long stream, we break it up, process it, and then we put it up on YouTube. Because I've got there's a lot of people that watch us on YouTube. And I like streaming. I really like streaming. But I got a lot of people that are friends on YouTube that they're not going to come over here with this. They're pretty loyal to the tube. I got a lot of people that they wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't watch me at all if I didn't put a link on Facebook. And I think it's kind of a... What the heck? Geez, talk about creeping. Okay. Um, so they're on Facebook, and they just click the Facebook link. So put it on YouTube for them. Did I cut the wrong one? That one's too short. Okay. My project is playing with me. Move the hair off. Not too bad. I guess you guys are able to see what I'm doing, huh? If you can't see, let me know. If you want to look at something else, let me know. I may have to have sound going through my headphones because I think my headphones are shut off if there's not enough. They time out. Oh, cool. I'm out of ammo. I gotta check this. Whoa, it's working. Cool. Cool. I got that thing that talks in your ear. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, oh, it was, huh? That's right. Well, you can leave the link to YouTube here. This way, if it's on YouTube, then it's easy to, then anybody can watch it. Because I got that set up for public harassment. Oh. Poor man's edge banding. There's some pretty grain in here. I try to buy yellow pine when I can, instead of fir. Go ahead and post a link, cause that's you can post a YouTube link. If somebody's interested, they can check it out or save it for later or whatever. That was a funny video. Oh, we yacked around and joked around with that thing. See? And they let you post a link. Look at that. You got promoted. First time we... Yeah. Last time that we did this after I set up AnkBot. Jan went to post some links. And doggone if it wouldn't let her. She wasn't happy. I mean, hey. I bet she was thinking, he trusts me enough to marry me. I don't think he's got a problem with me posting links. But hey, some of that is your fault. Because you were very adamant about don't make me a moderator. Too late, you're a moderator. Yeah, that was a pretty funny one. That's the one that shows me climbing up on the countertop, ain't it? That one's kind of long, too. I'm going to have to take a not for children break. I like these headphones. They, uh, they charge with a USB, so I take them in the house and I charge them. And this way, if I'm not using them, I can, if I'm not streaming or something like that, I don't bring them in here. So this way I don't have the dust build up on them. Oh, really? Are you trying to say I got a lot of YouTube videos? Or I marked it wrong. I thought we took pictures of that one. Well, maybe not. Oh, come on now. Don't tell me. No, you didn't have to. You're not going to believe this. I come up short one. Short one. Let me see how thick these are. These look a little shy. Yeah, that's close enough. These should be 1.5 inches. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just make sure here. Okay, that's all right. I cut one. That should be enough. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. You know what else? Yeah, whiteboard will work. That's pretty reflective. Or just take some spray adhesive and just glue aluminum foil to your box or to your uh, piece of plywood. The only thing you got to worry about is that you have to cut the aluminum foil away from where you're going to set your lights down on. So yeah, I I I I I, I, I'd use aluminum foil. I mean, if you got the other stuff handy, then yeah, But you can make your box, and the best bet is to put it like about, I don't remember what it is, 30, 45 degree angle. Yeah, but that's okay. Because what you do is where you mount the lights, you just cut the aluminum foil away and use hot glue. Run some hot glue around the outside at the end. Well, you don't even need that if it's stuck down. Just cut it out. Pull the aluminum out, and the next thing you know, voila, you have a insulated surface again. Kind of works like chip does. Now what the heck did I do with it? There it is. Half of my time is spent looking for tools. One of these days I'll get this all organized and I'll still be looking for tools. Because I forget where I laid them down. That's why I got 25 tape measures. This has been a good saw. Well, we haven't had it that long. It's been a good saw. It's just hard to tighten down. Actually, it's not really hard to tighten down. But every once in a while, it wants to shift. And I lose like a 1/16 of an inch. There's an adjustment to that, and I can probably make it so that it's not so hard, or it doesn't tighten down as tough. But there are a lot of times I use feather boards, and I set them feather boards up tight. And one of the problems that I had with the old Craftsman that I had, that's a little over. That should be okay. The old Craftsman that I had, it always wanted to, yeah, that's close enough. It always slipped. So you'd be running along under against the pressure of that feather board, and all of a sudden, boink, it'd pop over. And it pop over a quarter of an inch. Not this homely. Did I drop them or I set them down? I got them here. I gotta get noise. I gotta turn on the vacuum cleaner because I got a pile in there. I think that's the noisiest part of the shop, other than the air compressor, which I hope doesn't kick on. Get down. This stuff likes to lift. I don't know why. Man, that saw is getting dull about a minute. I hit it's probably a quarter inch, or a little bit bigger than that, bolt yesterday. I was cutting through that door. Okay, have a good dinner. I'll talk to you later, Doughboy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with my noise and my babbling. And good luck with that light fixture. I really like to see that. I really would. Is it dinner time already? Sure enough. I'm going to take a little break. Because I need to sit down for a little bit. So if you want, just babble. You're not taking my chair, are you? Good. I want to see that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know what? I thought I was following you, but I wasn't. I got you followed now. You'll be telling me. You're in trouble now because I'm following you. Be careful when you look over your shoulder. I might run into you with my nose. Good sound. I think we need another chair in here that folds up. It's either got to fold up or have wheels. That's the rules.
I see. Well, set it down. I was going to sit on it.
No, that's okay. You don't have to. I
So
will.
you're one board short?
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh, you may have had to make another one?
I see a name and my thing in my ear just went crazy. Hi, Angel. How you doing? We do some crazy stuff here, boy. I tell you. I'm taking a sit down break. Oh, I feel like I'm sitting on the ground. You know, they're not. They don't see me, and I'm doing that on purpose because I'm doing something that's not child friendly, or I don't want to be a bad influence. Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm getting tired. My legs are starting to hurt. I've been standing in front of that table saw for 2 days.
No, not yesterday. You couldn't get in front of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday I was using a circular saw. Oh man, that was a story. I haven't told anybody about that. I got that's been 10 years already.
Hey,
Yeah, Jan makes jewelry. I gotta get a
a link.
no, yeah, a keyboard that's portable, so I can type, sit on my butt and type. I'll get as soon as I get a. Yeah, you know what? I might try that. I might. I don't know what's going on. Well, I know what's going on because I haven't been standing in front of this thing for a long time. I went through there's about 3 weeks there that I didn't do much. Weather was bad. When it rains, the storm's real bad. I can't come out into the shop because I got two little dogs, and one of those little dogs is as destructive as a 200-pound bear. She just freaks. So I'm in there kind of like being doggy babysitter. Well, I just realized I make a lot of those right angle board pieces. I need to go back to my 2x2 construction. I like that. So this one here is going to be modernistic. You're going to have the shelf, and then the actual thing that's holding it is going to be sticking out on the side.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't thinking. Actually, I was. This is easier to put together this way, and it gives me enough room to. I can put panels in there, maybe. I don't know yet. I don't think I'm gonna put panels in. Along the back, I will, but I don't have any. I don't have any 5 foot tall, so I'm gonna have to wing it. Maybe I'll leave a little crack open on the bottom, so this way, when it gets sawdusty, collects on the bottom, I just kind of blow it out, and it'll blow out the back, and nobody will ever see it again, because it'll be hidden behind it until I move it, which is what happened when we moved this over here, and we filled up 2 garbage cans in sawdust. Oh. Oh, anyway, yeah. Let me get back to. I got a derailment of a one-track mind. When I first moved down here to Texas 10 years ago, we got I got a job for working for a slumlord. Uh, fixing up stuff. I was actually rehabbing mobile homes, and so that not far from where we lived at the time, they had uh, a Black and Decker resale store or something like that. And I got a good deal on a circular saw with the laser and all that. The thing weighs like 200 pounds. Well, it's been sitting here because I've been using a little battery-powered one, or else I do use a table saw. Why lift it? So, uh, yesterday everything was buried, so I pull this thing out and I start cutting stuff down. And I was like tired, man. That booger was heavy. These guys that work outside and use that thing all the time, boy, they're in a lot better shape than me. Ooh, Jan Downs is linking. What's you linking? Oh, okay. There's some jewelry for you. Some jewelry porn. You made that on stream too, didn't you? Okay, here we go. What are we doing here? I'm going back. I'm going back to work. What I'm going to do most probably, as it looks. Uh-oh. You mentioned jewelry. That's it. Whoops. Hey, you know what? If I don't get that laptop set up, you're gonna have to come out here and with all your jewelry stuff and set up over here and do this. Are you gonna be able to do all that jewelry stuff standing up? Oh, I can hear the words flying now. Shooby dooby doo. Shooby dooby. Shooby dooby doo. Come on. Shooby dooby. Shooby dooby doo. Shooby dooby doo. Oh man. Okay. I think. I think. I think. Therefore I am. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Shoo-boo, be-doo. Spidey, Sissy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how you doing today, Spidey? How's Mom doing? Okay. Good. Glad to hear it. She was she was on one of your streams. Was it last night or the night before? Oh yeah. I got to do some. With the shrimps. I don't know what that shrimp thing was about. I understand that it was something that went on yesterday, and I thought that you guys were eating them. But what do I know? I'm gonna leave that knot out. I think that looks kind of pretty. Wow, and it fits. What did I do wrong? Hey, I got music. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, oh yeah, I saw those. Those are some nice shrimp. That's some good size. You used to get them like that, $4 a pound over in Florida. I haven't seen any around here. And that's funny too because this is where all the shrimp breed. Oh yeah, wow, that's nice. All the shrimp I've been catching, well, I haven't caught any in a long time, but all the shrimp I've been catching were little squibby things. That's because I'm back near the bayou. West Coast only, the California kind. We see we've been seeing tiger shrimp more so in the Gulf. That's all I've been getting. We get is Gulf shrimp. Yeah, Alaska's got some good shrimp. Yeah, yeah, the big ones. It isn't. Everybody says that the difference between a prawn and a shrimp is just the size, but I think there's more to it than that, isn't there? I thought prawn was like. I always thought a prawn was a different species of shrimp, more so than just the size. Gee, this one's got so much stuff on it, it needs a bath. I bet it got wiped down with a wet rag. I'll be glad when I get my stuff organized a little bit more again. Oh, you haven't. You're still there, right, Spidey? Let me give you a shop update. I haven't done this in, at least 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, lucky. Let me know when you're ready. I'll show you around. You're gonna see this place and go, oh! That's what I need, a cup of coffee. I might have to get another gallon of glue. Baby girl, don't cry. I accidentally hit Pandora, and it came up in my ear. It's like, hey, oh, got me. That's because I hit it. That was the angle of the dangle. Here, that hit something kind of hard. Not sure which. Okay, come on. You can do this. You've done it before. Those Hitachi nails are pretty good nails. They don't back out. They don't back out of your finger either. Okay, so Got that one out. Try again. This time we'll do it straight. Now it went on the bottom. No, it didn't. Okay, cool. So another edge band put on. Because technically that's what it is edge banding. Even though I'm using it as a shelf lip. You know, okay. Hey BB, how you doing? Okay, here comes the tour. Here we go. All right. So, if you remember correctly, wow, I'm all tangled up here. Anyway, my shop is kind of. Let's go here. Come on. Okay, there we go. My shop is in totes for the most part. Lumber's around. I got a lot of lumber and stuff because I'm working on stuff. But what I did was, if you remember correctly, cl- close your eyes for a minute. I gotta untangle you. I've been spinning around here. Okay, now check that out. There used to be a door sitting on a pair of I'll think of it. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. A pair of sawhorses, and I was collecting all the stuff. Well, I got rid of it. That's why everything is like moved around and packed up and all that kind of stuff. And I took it. Yeah, sawhorses. And and then I built that out of it, which holds all our chemicals. Well, 99% of our chemicals were sitting on the floor. So I got most everything up off the floor now. So I did that, and then we decided that we're going to leave the kiosk in here permanently. Jan's got a laptop, and I'm going to program that laptop for her to be able to stream on. I just have to get a couple cables. I just have to get a couple of cables to get it to, so she's got a little extra length. Then I went and I put in a dedicated circuit with a real heavy cable for my table saw. I don't know if you can see it, but that thing's as big as my thumb for 15 amps. And I put the power cord in, and that one is it's got its own. This is a protected, grounded, all kinds of stuff. Got its own circuit breaker in it, kind of deal. And works real good because I've got two of them in the back that I was running everything off of. And this would kick in when I was running the vacuum cleaner, and it would pop the little circuit breaker. So I went with that route. And then so this way I keep the computer on all the time. I ran a dedicated circuit for the computer. And that does two things. That helps to keep the noise, like machine noise and stuff like that, that's running through everything. It keeps it from backfeeding into the computer. And then I don't think you saw my clamp stand, which came out real good, except, and Jan and I are both amazed that it works, because this thing's in backwards, and there's a 7-degree angle like this on it, so this thing's like sitting in here like this, but it all came together and things moved so it fit. It's a little bowed looking, but it's solid. I mean, the rocking that it does is because it's on wheels. So now I'm going to use some of this idea I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can get down where you can see it a little bit more better maybe. Okay, there it is. This thing was built with the idea that you're using 1x3s. Well, I use 1x2s. Well, no, I use a 1x3. Actually, it's a 2-inch. But you got a little bit of lip on this. And what that does, besides the fact that it helps to hold the clamps in, it keeps everything that's on the inside from falling out when you're moving it. So I'm building the same setup on this one here. It's going to be just a little bit different, kind of square, and I'm using 1x2s, and okay, so it's not exactly the same. But I'm using this idea with the shelving for it, so this way stuff isn't falling off when I put it on. It's a different story when you have. Oh, maybe I ought to put it over here where you can see. It's a different story when you're putting on. What we got here? It's a different story when it's a cabinet, because this stuff will fall around the inside of it. It doesn't fall around the outside, But when it's open, let me see. I have got like 500 million different ways to set this up. And there we go. Okay. So we also invested in an extra camera. So now I got 3 cameras out here. So I'm really confused. And Jan streamed, I want to say it was last night. Was it last night? I don't remember now. But Jan streamed, and we had the 3 cameras going. Oh man, we were all confused. I think that covers it pretty well. Okay. The way that this is set up, that I got it set up now, will actually work pretty good. I got 2 cameras that are on poles, and I have if I quit kicking into them, I got 2 cameras that are on poles that I made that are stands, and then I got the one that's on that reticulating arm that I got on the kiosk. And the kiosk is like, that one actually covers like my little work area. Let me show you if I can find it here. It'll kind of cover the work area once I get it kind of moved around and aimed a little bit, because the workbench will probably go back a little bit, and you'll be able to see in here. And then it's got enough movement that I can turn it so you can get a general big idea of what's going on if I'm on the workbench. And then with the other 2 around the workbench, it should have pretty good coverage. Because when you're working with this kind of stuff, I think it's a lot different in turning. Because getting camera angles and stuff like that is sometimes kind of a pain in the butt. So if you have a couple camera angles covered, if you have a couple of cameras on it with different angles, you're usually able to get a little bit better coverage, and people can see stuff a little bit better. And who knows? I don't know. All I know is that I got a good feeling. I don't know how often Bonsai replaces her cables, because they get a lot of wear and tear. I've been walking on these things all day. And that's just looking for stuff. Okay. And yeah, a little X so I remember. Really? Well, thank you. Thank you. Really? No, they're on the floor because she keeps knocking them over. I think all of her computer cables are, but all of her um all of her cameras. She's got two of them that are mobile, and I think she got a third one fixed. I don't remember now. But you can see her dragging cables all over the place. She doesn't walk on them as much as I do for some reason. I don't think. I think she's a little more organized than I am too. To tell you the truth. And she doesn't use. I don't think she uses a table saw as much as I do. I was raised by the table saw. It's just like I could probably get away with not having my planer and all that other stuff. But I'll tell you, I sure miss my table saw when I don't have it. And a good blade. I killed this Diablo blade, $50 blade, boy. For me, that's like major. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She knows. She almost has everything set up to where she knows where to put the cameras and stuff like that. Me, I just kind of wing it. Nope, that's the wrong one. Hey, that one fits better. And I'm not like trying to be like her, but she's got the closest feed or the closest deal compared to mine. So when I watch her and look for ideas because I don't, I'm not trying to be like her. Heck, I couldn't do that. I don't have the energy to do all that she does. But like camera angles, things like that. If she has something that's a good idea, I might try it. My projects are probably going to be different. I missed. I'm never good at making toys. I tried doing that before. Of course, I tried getting elaborate, making the little toy trains and this, that, and the other. And one of these days, I might try it again. I am making look at that. I'm making a mess. Actually, what I'm doing is I am going to make, this is going to be like a cabinet that's going to be kind of open, and it's going to hold my, all of my 18-volt stuff from Ryobi, my batteries and all that kind of stuff. So this way it's all in one place. And thanks for dropping by, Joseph. I really appreciate you stopping and saying hello. Let me show you what you can get a general idea of kind of what I'm doing. Oh, of course it's on the wrong one. Here, let me show you. I thought I had it on the other camera. Doesn't help much when I don't have the right cameras, huh? Okay, let's go to the stand cam. Okay, this is a clamp rack. It's got a 7-degree slope to it. Now I'm not going to do 7 degrees. I'm just doing it straight up. But if you'll notice, it's an open, kind of like an open cabinet design or shelving but it's mobile. Okay? And to keep it from the stuff from flopping around on the inside, thank you for the follow. To keep it from flopping around on the inside, there's a little bit of a lip. Plus, it helps the edge band and make the plywood look a little nicer on the outside too. This one I didn't do it with because this was like, I put this one together kind of in a hurry. This one here I'm going to take and round over all the edges. So this way it's not grabby. And then I'm also going to probably put a drawer in the top. And if you can see this, it's going to come up to be about that high, about 30 inches. And be a cabinet. Oh yeah, you do guitars? That's cool. You got any pictures? Go ahead and post them. I like guitars. I always wanted to play one. But they kept saying my fingers were too short. I could say something else, but that wouldn't be for a family thing, so I will not say anything. Okay, let's go to this one. No, let's go to that one. There, that way you get a little bit of idea there and what's going on here. Hi, Mr. Frightful. You can barely play the radio. What do you mean? I don't think I got music coming through. Do I have music coming through? Shouldn't be. We're going on music free. I used to play music, but I'm going to music free because they keep killing all the sound when they think that there's a problem with the music. And I've got a couple of videos in there that I take and I archive these videos, and you can't make heads or tails of what's going on because big chunks of the sound are missing. Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. You know, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that play guitars, they don't have the talent to be able to make them. You know, and I bet that when you make them, you can still make them do things to make them make sounds. I used to play the trumpet when I was a lot younger. And I kind of got out of that after I discovered girls. A lot of things happened after I discovered girls. Okay. This is the last piece. Before I do any more playing with these, I'm going to have to let the glue dry. Even though I got them stapled and everything, I don't want to... I got this thing about running them through a router after they've been done that. I had to stop and see what my bot was saying. My bot was talking in my ear in a very funny way. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the last one. I think that's my last it's my last shelf too. Okay. Whoops. You know what? If I can't make noise with the air compressor and everything else, I got to make noise dropping stuff. It just wouldn't be a Two Dogs Barking Workshop stream without some barking, some noise. Okay. So, I think I'm going to kind of like visit a little bit, take a little break, sit down, listen to people talking, And we're gonna probably hit this again tomorrow. I want to get in about 9, 9 or 10 Central Time or earlier, because I'll probably put a couple hours in on this, then I gotta quit. So I need to figure out a way to get Jan back online so she can stream. Although I don't know when she's gonna stream, but it's probably gonna be in the near future. Well, I guess it's going to be dependent upon how fast I can get her on. I can get her back online. We decided every time that this kiosk moves pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's on wheels. It doesn't like to move on carpet. So, and when it goes through doors, you have to fight with it a little bit to get it over the top of the thresholds. Here, let me show you what the kiosk looks like. A lot of people know what it is already. But what happens is, and I'm not going to be able to get that whole thing in one picture. Come on. Okay, so, oh, instead of on that stand cam, it should call it butt cam, huh? Anyway, okay, there it is. While you're staring at that, you can go, oh. So, oh, did I show you these? I changed the hinges, and these are actually the latches that you use for the sliding windows. Because what they do is, as you put them in, which isn't as important on the front, but on the back it does because of the seals. It closes it and pushes it in, so it pushes it against the seal to keep the dust from going in through the seals. I'm gonna have to put a seal along here. I got a little bit of warpage going on under this door. And so I changed them over from the old ones because they were kind of a pain in the butt to use. These here work nice. I'm not fighting with them anymore. They'll open and close. There's the inside. If I move that box, I bet you can see a better inside of it. There's the inside. What had happened was I measured all this and I set it up so that the computer would be straight up forward and back. But I changed, in the back is a 20-inch box fan. And what I did was, instead of having it sticking out, I put the box fan in. See, if you can see here, there's this bit, there's this little piece here. Well, that's actually in there, the box fan sticks in about that far. It was just enough that I had to put the computer on sideways. It doesn't knock all the dust out, but boy, it makes a difference. I vacuum these filters out. I usually do it once every 3 or 4 times I'm in the shop, because there are a lot of times I'm in the shop and the computer's on all the time. And I will run like updates through it. Oh heck, I listen to music in it. You know, this is kind of like my stereo and everything else all rolled into one. I usually use yellow pine. As a matter of fact, that case there is all yellow pine. Even the plywood sides and everything are made out of yellow pine. I'll tell you what, it smelled good in here when I was cutting it. Usually I use yellow pine. I made I don't know. Let me see. Did you get a chance to see any of my pictures on my Instagram? That's the place to see, because I got a whole bunch of pictures and stuff there. The sun's going down, so it's hard to see. Jan and I, as a team, we made that. Of course, I have to go back in and see if it's actually, you can actually see it. Yeah. We made those picket fences. And that was all. A couple of them were made out of redwood, but for the most part, most of them are made out of cedar. Ooh, that's pretty. Show the camera.
Oh,
Can you guys see that? No, they see your feet. Get a little closer. Maybe it'll focus. There it is. Jan's been busy. She should be streaming. That looks good.
For all the ladybug lovers.
Yeah, yeah, that's a lady. That's a ladybug theme. There is a friend of hers who has been sick or something like that, and she is ladybug. Boy, I bet you got a good picture of my ear, huh? I haven't used much birch. Well, I don't. Just because it's hard to get around here. I'm in the south. I don't know where you're at, but I'm over here in Texas. There's a lot of southern pine. Every once in a while, if you're lucky, you'll run across and get some swamp stuff. You know, like cedar. You might run across a deal on or something like that. Otherwise, I'm kind of stuck with big box. And yellow pine's about the most affordable. I knock out a lot of wood projects over here, and I use a lot of wood. I mean, my scrap pile over there is like insane. I do a lot of stuff with that. Yeah, see? You get the local stuff. Yeah. So you whittle, huh? I always try doing that.
Not me, I grow fond of my fingers.
Huh?
Said not me, I grow fond of my fingers.
Yeah. There's guys that they got like a metal thing.
Like a thimble kind of thing.
That's okay. Everybody's got to start sometime. I just started doing this. Okay. Over 40 years ago.
You just started doing it live.
Yeah, I just started the other stuff. Hmm? That's hard to hear?
Can't hardly hear it.
Really? That's a good mic. My air compressor's running so loud here in the shop, I can barely hear my bot talking back to me. And from what I understand, you guys are hardly even hearing it. I mean, that thing's a screamer. And I know I raise my voice when that happens, and it.
I didn't hear the vacuum. The only thing I heard like is the noise from the vacuum.
Hey, Hobo, how you doing? Thanks for hosting. Oh yeah, I like the drums. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, I like this. What timing? All you guys are showing up, and I'm like about ready to pass out. So, oh man, I'm pooped too. Thank you very much, 732P5. I must stream. Jeez, I've been streaming since. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sure, I type it in and nothing happens. They're staring at my butt. There's a lot of butt shots that happen over here, dude.
You gotta put a sign on your butt.
You know, now I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay. Oh, you know what? I may be in the wrong place. It's not doing. Let's try something else. I have a command for that. And it's looking at me like I'm crazy. Class of 97. Well, I don't know. I've been on for a while. I know that. But other than that, I have no idea how long I've been on. I got lost. I don't know where she went. Okay, hang on a second. Wow, I got all these people that started watching all of a sudden again. Wow. Yep, here I am. Whew. Got scared for a minute there. Okay, so these guys got to dry. Need to let the glue set. I got to give it at least another hour, half hour to an hour. And I've got my uprights cut. So that thing's going to be this tall. Actually, after you put it on wheels and stuff, it's going to be about that tall. So that should be okay. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because I don't have anything else to do. I don't have anything else to do until that dries. Hey, K-Dog Happy, how are you? You missed all the fun. I'm going to have to shut down, because it's dinner time, and I haven't eaten nothing. So, I don't know. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, I'll be there as soon as I get this cleaned up and everything. Well, hurry up and get on, because we'll give you a raid. If I can get this thing to raid. Let's kind of sit down, visit, say howdy, howdy, howdy. And, pretty close. Pretty close. I've been streaming for a few hours, and I've been in here playing for a while. Well, hustle your butt. Thanks, Hobo. Thanks to everybody. And I'm sorry, K-Dog. Well, that's okay. We're going to be here a little bit. Let's see. I thought I had her followed. I was following her, the puppet lady. And yes, I am. Good. Because what we'll do is we will wait until she gets cooking. And we'll go raid her. Because she is an interesting lady. She does knitting and stuff like that, which isn't woodworking, but she needs to have some people go over there and show her some love. And I don't know. I'm going to be on tomorrow, K-Dog. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. You see the raid command, and you'll laugh. You'll laugh. It's funny. Uh, basically, what we have done is I got the uprights cut. I got the drawers the shelving put together. Yeah, I'm gonna be tomorrow. It'll be during the day. Yeah, as soon as she gets online. Where the heck's she at? What the heck? Let's see. Hey, Jan Dollins, long time no see. How you been? We are going to do a raid, and we are going to raid. Uh, we are going to raid. I know who she is. The AK Puppet Lady. So let's go ahead and put I raid. Let me make sure I got it spelled right. AK Puppet Lady. I think I got it. Okay. So this is where we're going to go raid. That's the raid call. It's like 5 million miles long. And as soon as she tells me that she's up and running, we will go over there. She's making scrubby. She's still offline. We could start raiding her and as she comes up, she's going to see it all. Loody 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 loo. Loody 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 loo. Hey, Pete, you're just in time. Let's see. Okay. AK Puppet Lady. Puppet Lady. P-U. Pete, we are going to raid Spidey Lover's mom. She is getting ready to. She's getting ready to go online. So we're sitting here and that's cool. Thanks. Cool. Cool. I don't know what she's doing. I gotta give her a hard time. Shooby dooby doo, shooby doo. Maybe we ought to sing. Let's have a round of row. Row, row, row your boat. I like to see everybody typing. Row, row, row your boat. You know? Yeah. Yeah, right. Uh, I don't know. It's actually getting dark out here. We're by the coast, and the swamp marsh mosquitoes have decided that they wanna come out for the day. Yeah, there you go. They the mosquitoes are getting bad out here. They're the swamp marsh mosquitoes. They're very aggressive, and swamp marsh mosquitoes are kind of interesting because they when they hatch, they they emerge. I get a big pile, and so oh, I got to back the truck into the shop. thanks for the follow, Sick Moves. I hope you find it entertaining. It'll probably be a lot more entertaining next time. I gotta park the machine. If I don't park the machine, we're gonna have problems. So what the heck am I looking at? Okay. Oh, I'm watching to see when she's gonna come online. Oh, hey, here we go. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Okay, thanks for everything, guys. I really appreciate it. There we go.
Is here, and that's who I see. And it says, "Quick, chew the bones, eat the kibble, toss the chew toys around. Who let the rabid raccoon in the pack bark a lot, bite their ankles? Jim Dolan's and the two dogs barking workshop are on a raid." And Jim says, "Hi, Sissy's mom." Oh, and Janet.